Alrighty. Been a bit since I did a video. Do want to do one. We're going to do Encore Tribe. But, as I was saying before, I forgot to turn on the recording. We're on Encore combo over just regular Tribe combo with Whiteout because they're both 4-card combos. Once they're both 4-card combos, I want to go ahead and play the Encore bit because it's more resilient before you're going for it. You get to run Tree Folk Umbra as well. You get to run more strands. Like, you get more options. And you can also run Tribe on top of it. Yeah. So once they're both 4-card combos, because new combo is the tech that I should probably pull up here. Whiteout has kind of revived Tribe. So what Whiteout is, the text is irrelevant, its mana cost is irrelevant, its color is irrelevant, but what it says is you can discard a card. You can discard this to your Tribe during the combo turn, sacrifice a snow land, and get it back. So your snow lands are all 4 power. So that's kind of revived regular Tribe, but because you need Whiteout to actually combo off these days, because people are so good at fighting efficiently, that you're never going to be able to discard 5 cards. Yeah. So they're both 4-card combos. I like this as a 4-card combo more. As far as beyond that, tech choices. 5 ways to kill. 3 inside out, 2 tree folk Umbra. I like Umbra. It's good against Scred, but this is more efficient. It cantrips. Yada yada. 2 tribes still. Probably good sometimes, but not all the time. Yeah, you can cast Whiteout and make Tron players waste their time. I've done that a few times. Or I've had that done to me a few times. It's kind of annoying. It doesn't change the end result, though. A lot of cantrips, a lot of Shadow Rifts, a lot of Dispels, Astro. Fairly standard beyond the tech here. Sideboard 4 Skyfishers. Sometimes you just want to fight value, like cut my 2 tribes. Probably some Dispel or something. You want to fight value. 2 strands. Aggro is real. Aggro is everywhere. I want to respect it. Blue Blasts, card's good. Giga Drowse. I haven't tested this, but it seems probably fine. Go for the... Like, I'm on 2 because I don't really have a way to tutor it up, the 1-drop tutor. I could actually see 1 Giga Drowse and 1 Transmute, but for now we're just going to do 2 Giga Drowse. It's just a great combo card. 2 Deep Analysis, more value. Gut Shot, Spellstutter Sprite is kind of a menace to Tribe decks. It will always be a menace, so you will always need to respect it. Pretty straightforward beyond there. Land base, I'm going to trust the original builder Kung Fu Trees on it. Personally, I probably run like at least 2 Ash Barons over these Terramorphics. You want to keep a lot of 1-landers, so I do kind of like the extra tap lands. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the league then. I think that's everything I wanted to go over. Make sure it's the right deck. I guess we can continue going over how the actual kill works here in a second because it's not that well known. Probably should have done that sooner. So the kill, Dari Spiritualist. Whenever it's targeted, it gets +0/+2. Nomad's Encore. It targets it for 0 mana, infinitely. Infinite toughness. You switch them, you kill your opponent. Pretty straightforward. Kind of. Not really. But the reason I'm doing this over regular Tribe is because these 2 together don't die. I did 5-0 the Tron League just now. So Nomad redirects damage dealt to it to your Spiritualist that has infinite toughness. So if you play both of them the same turn, your opponent's sorcery speed removal, their flame slashes, their savage swipes, whatever you want to do, blocking, does nothing. Sheltering Word, sure. Too late to add it, but I'll take a look at it. You don't care about life gain. You'd rather play a 1-mana one. Pie Smog. Well, that hand isn't a keep. Probably a keep. Get rid of the second Spiritualist. We're pretty close to killing. Turn 1 Ponder. Probably digging for Astro and... It's more lands than I want. I'm going to shuffle. 3 lands is too many. I wanted a 3rd land, but that means I'm grabbing the 4th land. It just slows me down so much. I'm not playing this out. Especially against probably Scred deck. We'll wait on the Brainstorm too. The hand got pretty clunky pretty quickly. That Ponder failed me. So if our opponent's on Spell Stutter Sprite, we're going to get wrecked here, but there's nothing we can do about the card anyways, so we're not going to respect it. That's another shuffle. Both Ponders have been garbage. Feels bad, man. Let's have the Brainstorm next turn. Wow. Okay. We're probably... This makes life really hard. This card's really good against Tribe in general. I'm surprised he didn't go for it on the Ponder. He's being way too conservative with the card, but I'll take it. Oh, it's Delver. So somehow, despite the deck being dead for like 10 centuries, the second we play a deck that has a bad matchup versus it, it gets revived from the dead. Are you serious? I'm a little upset about that. And we're drawing fairly poorly too. Like, this is not going well. We're gonna lose this game really hard. But at least the game we're drawing poorly is in a bad matchup, so I can feel less bad about myself, but this is not pretty. We've whiffed on just about everything we want. Like, we've already had the Spiritualist, but we kept the hand with 2 cantrips to find combo pieces, and we failed to find all of them. See if he counters the Spiritualist. Oh, thank you. Oof, so we actually get to resolve our dudes now. I'm doing that so I can actually play Nomads after the fact. That's really huge. Okay. We're not going to play the land. Because I can't get this through Spell Stutter Sprite outside of him going for the counter spell here. We can block this dude. That doesn't work, dude. Doesn't work. I hate to break it to you, but my opponent probably doesn't know what he's doing against us. Because this is free. And that's why you wait to play both together. Well, we don't have it yet. We need an unblockable spell still. And we also have to beat the Spell Stutter Sprite. Like, the game's pretty far from over. We're just in a good spot now. To where you can actually play Magic instead of being a dog. Because our opponent has nothing to do here. But the fact that this is a fantastic matchup, even though my opponent doesn't know what he's doing as far as playing against this deck, probably won't matter too much. This spell's fine. I want the extra blocker. Treefolk Umbra would be a very great draw, because then I can just start presenting lethal every single turn. Because Shadowrift just gets countered by Spell Stutter Sprite right now. So I need to wait a long time. Like, I'm not under pressure, so we have time to wait, but I'm going to need to wait a long time before I can push it through Spell Stutter Sprite. Bolts my face, alright. So his hand is Scred, Sprite, Mystery. Plays the Sprite out. That's really aggro. If he has another ninja, I don't hate that, but if he does have a ninja, 1 damage is not worth it. You know I run cantrips, I'd wait. For a deck that has a lot of cantrips and consistency, I'm feeling a little dead in the water to my draw step. Opponent drew Double Knowledge. Maybe I'm supposed to dispel that. I don't know. I feel like I wait for the combo turn though. We're drawing pretty live at least. Like we've got a bunch of good draws. We just have to actually find them. Our opponent's drawing all of his live draws so far though. Like he's drawing really well this game. I can't even play that because he spell sitter sprites it. I think I want to play the land out. This is just unfortunate. We're drawing very poorly. Two. Three. Four. 5. 6. And 7. Like, our only saving grace is that our opponent's playing the spell sitter sprite super aggressively. Let's see if he wants to sprite this. Oh my god, he does. Okay, I think we have to go for it here and hope he doesn't have it. Dude, our opponent just punted. We have the get. We win. We win. Oof. We 5-0'd, so called. I can't believe I'm winning this game. Wow. Mainly because our opponent doesn't really know how to play against this deck. That's the reason we're winning here. Because even if he has scrub, we have the dispel. He should have won this game by all rights. His draw was very good against us. Okay, so I probably don't need as many strands. I feel like I'd rather fight over spells in a different fashion. Skyfisher seems great. I think we just kind of board off a lot of the tribe combo. I want gut shot, probably. I also kind of want deep analysis. Continue into value land. I think we can go ahead and cut just extra combo pieces now that we're boarding into Skyfisher. Maybe Strands is fine with against Scred. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather have Dispel because that fights over Counterspell as well. Probably keep this. It looks really strange, but I probably keep it. They've got shot. Because they always have the sprite. It's like step one to playing Delver. Always have the sprite. Get rid of an island and a inside out. It depends. If I'm expecting Tron, I do like the faster on the combo part. But against aggro, I like this build more. And there's more aggro than Tron right now. Ugh, gotta run into Sprite. Of course he has 2 sprites. Our opponent's fantastic at drawing it. He doesn't have red yet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play this out super aggressively, mainly because Sprite's just kind of a thorn in my side right now. And hope he doesn't have the removal spell yet. Because this draw got pretty awkward pretty quickly. Double Sprite draw is so good. Ninja? Yeah. The net draw would be the other part of the combo off the top. Go ahead and Shadow Rift. I'm considering Tree Folk on burying the Nomad. Oh my goodness. Where's our Skyfishers and all that stuff, man? Skyfisher would be so good right here. He's playing Tribe. I think I'm living on a dream? That's not good. It's better than not doing it, but man, that's bad. My opponent plays a red source and we lose this game. This is what's going on. My opponent plays a red source and we lose this game. Because we whiffed on all the good cards and our opponent drew 2 of his best card in the matchup. And Spellstutter Sprite. So we're kind of just struggling. He didn't find the red source, so we have some time, thankfully. But man, this is not pretty. He might counter this. Oh, thank goodness he didn't. I guess. I don't know if I crack it right away. What's next turn looking like? I think I do crack it. I've already used up 2 brainstorms. I think I only have 2. So yeah, let's just go ahead and crack it. It's 3 fairies. I'm gonna have to brute force my way through this Spellstutter Sprite. That's a pretty aggressive knowledge. I guess he is digging for a red source. Whoa. That's a little tapping. Alright. He found it. Crap. See if he counters this or not. If he does, we can sneak on draw maybe. Or we can just draw double Spiritualist. Okay. This is not a cleric, so I can't do that. Triple knowledge. Double Sprite. That's terrifying. Oh, it is an Umbra? Wow. Alright, I like that play a lot more then. We're gonna win. I'll try and Sprite my stuff, and then we just have the gut shot number 2. I can't believe I'm winning this game. This draw felt bad. This matchup feels bad. But here we are, about to win. Oh. That's actually fine. Because this plays around red removal. The double gut shot saved the day. Big time. But he's also a meanie and drew double sprite, so fair play. Alright. Probably won that one because our opponent didn't really know what to do against us, which I guess is kind of value in the fact that the deck is like that, but if the deck is going to reach tier 1, that matchup felt fairly unwinnable, assuming opponents know how to play against it. Partially, but also I don't blame him too much. It's not like this deck is a very well known quantity anyways. So it's not like he just misplayed against a tier 1 deck. He misplayed against a fringe deck, which is fine, I guess. He did have a moment of, you know, RTFC though. It's got enough cantrips. I think we can get away with keeping this. Our opponent played a turn 1 snow-covered island, so we have time to just play your stuff out. Radiant Fountain? Swear to God, if I see another Spellstutter Sprite. Oh, he's got me worried there. Spellstutter Sprite is this deck's worst matchup in general. Just why this deck is good right now, because there's not a lot of Spellstutter Sprite. There's some, but there's not a lot of Spellstutter Sprite. So the second I see this mana base, I'm thinking this guy's probably on some Sprite deck or something, and I'm getting worried. There we go. Let's play the Astro this turn. What do you mean Astro build versus Ephemerate decks? Oh, this build versus Ephemerate decks? It's probably fine. You're a bit more resilient to removal. They can fight on the turn you play them, but after that it's pretty hard to fight over them outside of the actual combo turn. Let's see if we can't do something about this guy. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I played against a guy yesterday. I lost so hard to him because I wasn't expecting it. He had Demir Aqueduct up, and he played Spellstutter Sprite, and then he had 2 more Spellstutter Sprites later, and I just lost super hard to it out of nowhere. He probably had no other plays. Oh no, my graveyard. We win. Yeah, I guess. It doesn't really matter too much, but I agree, I suppose. Accumulated knowledge, Bojuka Bog. I'll probably cut the tribes for Core Skyfishers because he's got Chainer's Edict and a bunch of resource trading, so regular tribe does not seem that fantastic. Regular tribe's more for the aggro matchups, you know, do one more. Make sure. So probably do similar sideboarding to last time, wow. Because because it's a value matchup. Probably cut a Shatter Rift. Don't need so many against a deck that has like 0 dudes in it. Targets your opponent's Mnemonic Wall. Probably don't want it here though. I kind of want to find room for Giga Draws maybe. I don't know. I feel like the fight's just going to be every turn rather than every once in a while. So maybe I don't want Giga Draws. This is more for decks that are holding up Fogs and only Dispels, but this deck is kind of like, they're going to fight over my creatures, they're going to play removal on my creatures. So Giga Draws is slightly less enticing here. Yeah, I think we're going to ship this. I'm bringing in Core Skyfisher because I'm expecting Chainer's Edict from my opponent. I don't quite know what he's on entirely, so I think this is just a safe boarding plan. Probably keep this on the draw, easily. It's got a bunch of cantrips and 2 Astros, seems great. Turn 1 Dress. Turn 1 Astro, alright. 2 can play that game. If I didn't draw the land, it would be a Ponder though, because you want to hit your land drop. Probably lead with a Ponder. I'd rather get this through. It's a good turn 2 play. Eats a Chainer's Edict. Draws a card. Innocent Blood, whoa. Hey there, Ori. Yeah, we'll keep this. So go ahead and play the Astro instead of the Terramorphic. It's going alright. We 5-0'd Tron. Whoa, I'm undefeated today. We 5-0'd Tron. We beat Blue-Red Delver somehow with this deck, and then we're up a game here. Yeah, I'm undefeated today. Whoa, just hit me. I had a really bad day yesterday, so... Pretty big deal I went undefeated. Kind of makes me feel good. What is this? Talisman? Sure. I think we're gonna Ponder pre-shuffle. Take Deep Analysis and shuffle. I'm down. Get the whites first and step. White Red Monarch doesn't really seem that great in this metagame. Like there's a lot of Tron, and then there's also Aggro's gotten so powerful lately. I'm not sure if White Red Monarch's enough to beat it anymore, at least consistently. Just gonna play Deep Analysis. Get a counterspell out of them. Or get 2 cards, that works too. Lando's a great draw. Does he have Teachings? Well, we don't know how many Teachings he's on. He might only be on like 1 or 2 copies. These lists are pretty hard to pinpoint exact numbers. Like you can expect a bunch of counter spells and a bunch of removal spells, but that's about it. That's a lot of card draw. Wow. 2 teachings and deep analysis. Someone just wants to lose to aggro, I guess. All right. I draw the card, and he draws a card. What the heck is that? Do I even counter that? Probably not. All right, take the spiritualist shuffle. All right. That's not... I forgot this card ever existed. I think I've seen it before. That's definitely something. We both draw a card, and it's a 3-mana one. I really don't want to make the move on these. Let's brainstorm. At least with one dispel up. Alright, we'll make the move on one spiritualist. I guess put back the expensive one. Yeah, sure. My opponent has far more card advantage than any self-respecting mana curve should ever have. So I'm kind of worried. Because that's 3 teachings and a deep analysis. So I'll probably board back into a more aggro game plan. I figured if it was just a few teachings, I could probably value him out. Or value enough that the combo would be good. But he's on an insane amount rather than a reasonable amount. Smack for 2 first. I'd like some more dispels. I do run 4. That's mainly because I've been missing land drops. I think I'm just going to fight super aggressively. He also just naturally drew triple counterspell. It's kind of gross. Ooh, got him. Land dispel would be nutty. Darn. I think we still play both out. Four accumulated knowledge, 3 teachings, at least 1 deep analysis. Where did my man find room for other spells other than card draw? Also Astrolabe and Talisman? Is this really a 60 card deck? It's not gonna work. Also, more 4-drops. Why not? We're taking a tour in 4-drop land. Oh my goodness. Go ahead and do it one more time. I think it works if I do it too, but might as well play it safe. It's not like it matters. It's free. I do still have to beat whatever he's holding up here, though. Find a Dispel. Maybe. I kind of want to go for the Umbra first. Just in case he's playing like Disfigure. I can draw into the Dispel still. That's the game. Because they have Shadow Rift in response to an instant speed spell for the Dispel. Kind of surprised we won this game. Our opponent has, I guess he has too much value, so he spent so much time spinning his wheels that we got under him. So our opponent has an insane amount of card draw. His counterspell choice is also strange. I don't know if he's on Exclude. We saw Deprive, we saw Dream Fracture. I want to know his numbers there. They really confuse me. It'll be a mystery for forever. I've been doing alright. I still can't believe I beat both those players. The more I think about those matchups, they feel kind of bad. I guess blue-black. No, I don't like whiteout in this list. Whiteout's tech, sure. It's really bad in this list because we're on like 2 tribe. Main part is this. This is kind of the speed part. So the second you're on whiteout, you're a 4-card combo, right? If I'm going to play a 4-card combo, I want to play this 4-card combo. It's so much better against aggro because my dudes are actually blockers on the turn I play them. Whereas tribe, you have to like spend a ton of resources just to block. It's not worth it. Your opponent can spend your resources to try and kill it in the mid game if you don't have whiteout. It's not worth fighting over. I think this one is better the second we go to a 4-card combo. Maybe a bit worse against Tron because I can't run Circular Logic for Stonehorns, but better against aggro and stuff like that. Because we also get to run Tree Folk Umbra and have a good sideboard plan that's value. Whereas regular tribe is just all in on it and only has 4 copies of the tribe, where you get to run 6 copies game 1. So I just kind of like this list a lot more than whiteout. I think it's just too convoluted when you can just do this. Apparently people don't know how to play against it. Because neither of our opponents have really understood how it works yet. They've got, like, they have a general idea of what I'm going for, because, like, oh, cars. But for the most part, they seem to not understand it entirely. Yeah, I'd probably keep this hand. Probably Boggles. Gonna go ahead and ponder then shuffle. Do I want the strands or do I want to shuffle? I think I'm going to take the strands. It's just a free turn or two. Pretty safe to take it because our hand's actually kind of gassed now that we drew the nomad. I'm not going to cast it for a bit, but let's say I whiff on the inside out part of it because we're still 2 cards short if he has a blocker. So I think it's just pretty safe to go ahead and do this. There's the Bogle. I think we can go ahead and play our dudes out pretty early too. Like, I don't think he can really punish it. We're playing Spiritualist because now if I find the combo off the top, we win. Cloak. Life doesn't matter. Okay, so if he doesn't block with his Bogle, we win. Is it lethal if he plays Mask next turn? No, because it's going to be +4. What am I looking for? Dispel in case he has Fling? Nice. Alright, we win. So sideboarding. I don't think we want Tribe postboard because they have so much life gain. So let's go Strands over Tribe. Or Strands over Dispel. They have Dispel and Flings and Pyros postboard these days, so I kind of want Dispel more than Tireless. No, on the draw, yeah, on the play I might go back to Tribe. This seems fine to me. Actually, no, I want Dispel over, I want Tribe over Disp, yeah. Because Discard Strands is so gas. We'll go for it. This seems fine to me. Like, our main deck's just solid against them. It's kind of a race to the combo, so I don't want to board too much. But they've got Fling and Dispel sometimes in the sideboard, so I want to respect it a little, but I don't need to respect it too much. Because the best thing about this combo is that you can, like, over regular Tribe, you can present it as long as you have ways to present it. You don't have to discard your hand and commit a lot of resources to presenting lethal. Which I think is a really, really big deal. Has everything but the creatures in the white source, but that should be easy to find. Carves moles to 5. Has the dude, though. Well, Boggles actually moles pretty well these days. Give me a second. I'm hearing a fire alarm. Oh, no, it's off now. Must have been a different unit. Probably someone burned something in the kitchen. I haven't heard one in a while, so I wanted to make sure everything is okay, but it's off now, so it's probably fine. No, it's not. I'm still hearing it, but it's far enough away. Wow. I'm not going to shuffle right away. Probably should have waited on the land drop. That's a bit of a misplay on my part. But I'll probably still do this. Like, I want to draw the period and then shuffle. Can probably only afford to play one. Thankfully, he doesn't have much more than this. Otherwise, we'd be really in trouble. Lead with Brainstorm. Hopefully find something. Gross. But better than nothing. Take 3. He can kill his Boggle now if he attacks. It's a great draw. With some dead draws on top. Jeez Louise. Go ahead and keep the other shuffle. We're going to inside out and stuff. We have 2 of them, so I'm not too worried. I also have stave off and stuff, so it's not like this is really that big of a deal. Worst case scenarios, he goes for a fling, and I have stave off instead. Because stave off is largely useless when we have Shadow Rift in hand. It does work out well. Electric was the last card I was expecting, but he had it, so it's fine. I've got a second. We really need to draw into something here. I've got a second Spiritualist now. Because we have fluttered out very, very hard. Because we brainstormed 4 lands away, out of 19, and we're still staring at 8. Carves is not drawn too well either, so that's the only reason we're playing Magic. It's a decent draw. There we go. We both drew very badly this game. It's kind of force to cycle that inside out or try to. The fact that he had like trickery was unfortunate, but it's nothing we can respect. That's why I went for it, is that it's impossible for him to actually have something that entirely kills my dude. So I might as well go for the cantrip and force him to play it properly. And it enables the next one on when I untap, because the card is pretty much dead. I can't target his dudes. I already have the Umbra. Three 0 though, so it's going well, I guess. I don't know how I feel about those decks though. It's kind of okay. I don't know. A lot of these games I'm feeling like if my opponent had just, you know, an average draw, I'd probably be losing them. But I also don't know if I'm drawing well or poorly either, so it's kind of hard to judge. I think this guy's on Tron, Hellsow Tron, which could be a problem. Keep this on the draw. Pretty awesome hand. That is not Hellsow Tron. For some reason I thought he was, but I think he might be on Spell Search Sprite, which could be a big problem. Go ahead and preordain. I want both. Step one in playing Jeskai well is always have turn 2 Steaker. I think we're gonna ponder over brainstorm. No, we're gonna brainstorm. Our opponent's a Scred deck. I just found Treefolk Umbra. I'm kind of down to grab the Umbra over Inside Out versus this guy. I'm going to play the Strands pretty aggressively too, so I can get it in my graveyard for the turn where I play Nomads and stuff. So there's a chance I just play it next turn, especially if my opponent just plays another Seeker here, or another white creature. I guess I don't have to Strands right away, but we'll probably be fairly aggressive with it. Yeah, we're gonna Strands here and untap and start playing Nomad. I want it in my graveyard more than to stop this attack step. Man, these draws are killing me, dude. Did I even play Nomad this turn? I can almost just see playing Astro. Like put back Dispel, play Astro, and Evolving. No, put back these two. Play Astro, then Evolving. He's drawn a lot of his creatures, so we're under a clock here. Does he have Drifter FM? That would be annoying. Be a good spot to actually draw my dudes if he goes for FM, though. Does he have it? Alright. Divination's fine then. That's a lot of damage I'm looking at. See if we can't finally find our dude. Okay, there we go. Because now we have a few turns. Because I'm probably going to cantrip next turn. I don't really want to jam the Umbra yet. I want to make sure it's resolving. Wow. That's kind of worrisome then. Triple Skyfisher, man. Go ahead and preordain. Do I have to put both on bottom? No, we can put one on top. Because I have Dispel on the turn we fight over this strand. There we go. If he has Spell Stutter Sprite, we lose, unfortunately. I do have double Dispel. It was kind of working out for us, though. Because tapping him low, right? Okay. We get there. Even through Spell Stutters right now, if he's on it. I don't know if he is, though. Because we're going for Umbra. So Scred is not the problem. Bam. If he has a Dispel, we're going to have to make sure we activate Nomad a bunch before we give it Pro White. Because otherwise we're going to be staring at not lethal. Because Nomad can't target. Wow, what a game. Tribe definitely out. I don't think I'm going to bring in the gut shots until I see Spell Surge right out of them. Want some number of Skyfisher. Stave off seems fine. I think we can cut A inside out for another Skyfisher. I just want to buy time with them. I think 3 is fine. It's basically between Stave off and Skyfisher 4. Because we have strands. I think I want Skyfisher 4. think we're going to board like this. I'm not entirely sure on it, though. This sounds kind of gross. It really wants an Astrolabe. It's got Brainstorm after I shuffle. It's got Skyfisher, Nomad, Dispel, so it's kind of fine there. The problem is this force is kind of garbage. I think we can go ahead and keep it on the draw, get the blue source, and cantrip 6 it up. It's got enough workable that I think it's reasonable. Interesting hand, though. The no draw is obviously an Astro. That's also kind of really good, because that lets me set up the Brainstorm far better. Does he have turn 2 Seeker? I told you, the best way to play Jeskai is always have turn 2 Seeker. Let's aggressively cantrip it. Oh. That's not great. But I think it's good enough. It's going to buy time against future Skyfishers. Force him to play cantrips every turn. If he wants to attack. Stuff like that. Who wants me to call him on Brainstorm? Man, I was kind of hoping he'd play it conservative. I'm willing to bet he has the Brainstorm, though. He just played Evolving Wilds pre-combat and immediately attacked. I'm going to make the read he has it. What we want is a Prismatic Strands, so I can play my dudes out a bit easier. Or an Astrolabe. My opponent drew 2. He stole my first Astro. It's super rude of him. Standard. Oh, shit. Can I win? I don't think I can win. Fuck. This just wins, right? I totally forgot that card existed. Well, fuck me. Is this enchant creature you control? It's enchant creature, that's the problem. I'm just in trouble now. That's what this is. I'll play like I have outs, because I'm probably going to lose this game to value anyways. I'm not going to beat down through a Seeker. So we're bringing in Gut Shot. Yeah, I'm not playing it out. Wow. Standard bear. That happens. Our opponent brought in Pyro too. It's pretty aggro. Man. Why you gotta do me like this? I like strands enough that I'm doing this. Probably a misplay on my part, not expecting it. Oh, we probably keep this. It's got Preordain, it's got Nomad, it's got lands, I guess. Pretty sure I put both on bottom. And draw another landies. See if our opponent has the triple turn 2. Dude. Ooh, that's pretty hot. A white source? If we draw a Dispel, I'll slam both. And then we're super awesome spot. I wasn't expecting it. I forgot that card existed. I'd be lying if I said I expected it. I think we still shuffle again and get the white source. This is better than a random card, probably. Kind of hoping for an Astro. That would have been great. So the nut draw is a Dispel. I'll probably brainstorm super aggressively because even if I'm locked and I can resolve both, like we find Dispel, I can go brainstorm, find Dispel, snow covered island, double dude, Dispel you, and the spreads are useless, and it's gonna be he's gonna have to respect these a whole lot. It's gonna be a whole lot harder for him to win too. Gets the plains, probably gonna slam stupid standard bear. Because you gotta always have it when you play these decks. It's just how it works. It's almost like they're looking for them or something. Okay, that's fine. So our opponent was kind enough to actually just tap out, which means they're going to resolve both of these. And we drew a Preordain. Nice. We don't have an Astro. That's kind of the kill on my hand, so he can't ever tap out now. The Seeker is now useless outside of gaining life, which does nothing against this part of the combo. So you get the hand sculpt until we have the kill now. We're in a great spot. That's fine. It's pretty aggressive tapping. I'm going to go for it. He has to have Dispel. He might have it, but it's not the end of the world if he does, you know? Do I go for it? Let's go for Shadow Rift. See what happens. That's fine. That's extra fine. Chump block every turn for the rest of this game, my friend. I don't see him winning through this. Standard Bear doesn't save him. I'd be surprised to see bounce out of this Jeskai deck. Does he have any outs to this? Do they run enchantment hate? I imagine probably not. We have Strands as well to buy a ton of time against the Hawks because he's going to try and jump it through these and stuff, but I think we're doing great. We do have like a million lands on top, but that's probably fine. I'm going to hold on to... Yeah, we're going to hold on to him. I'll play one out. I'll play one out. Not the other, though. You have to block it, dude. Don't be silly. We'll probably, like, inside out one of his dudes. He might counter it, too, because I'm on 2 in hand. Being able to do this is also a part of why I like this list over regular tribe these days, because I'm presenting every turn now. I don't have to worry about Dispel, I don't have to worry about Pyroblast. I'm presenting every turn until my opponent dies. Or he miraculously gets through all of this. I find that hard to believe he'll be able to do, though. So you can also just draw, you know, not lands and play Magic, too. He does have a lot of creatures we've got to push through, but he's not dealing damage back to us. I don't really see him winning outside of Archaeomancer Ephemerate Lock. Which I guess he could find if he's lucky. We're super flooded, so he has time. It's not like we're doing anything here. If he ever thinks he's safe with his standard bear. Muldrifter. He's drawn really well, though. Like, not many cantrips, but he's found 5, 6 creatures. Sure. Play that relic. Yeah, crack that relic. Of course I draw the second Strands. Now that it's fairly useless, I draw the 2 of... I draw Mono Dead. Ugh. Oh. I almost just misclicked big time. My opponent draws runner, 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 runner. I draw 5, 6 dead? Because he brainstormed the 2 lands, right? Oh, even more. Thankfully, we're probably still winning this game, but geez, I'm getting worried he's going to find Archaeomancer Ephemerate on me. This draw is hot garbage. Yeah, show it to me. I guess I could have been attacking with Nomad this entire time and gotten in like 4 points of damage for all that matters. Did you find it? He's done a really good job of drawing mono creatures. Okay, we got there. We drew super dead after we got the Umbra, but the Umbra did work, man. I can't believe he got away with that. I honestly thought he was going to Archaeomancer lock me at the rate it was going. Maybe Strands is worse in that matchup than I thought, and we go, like, deep analysis for value or more Skyfisher. I saw 0 Astrolabe that match. I think it was just a strange draw. Gutshot has to respect that. The original list, I actually cut Echoing Truth for Giga Draws. Now I know why Echoing Truth is in that list. It would have been pretty great there. Or good enough, at least. But, you know, live and learn. I don't know which is better, Echoing Truth or Giga Draws for Tron. That was a little awkward. Because it's not like I drew mono lands. I drew cards I put in my deck. There were only 4 dead cards in my deck, and I drew 3 out of 4, but still, I put them in my deck. I stand by Gutshot, but I'm not sure if I stand by Strands anymore. Because the reason Strands is great, so you play a Fog of Turn, you untap, you have to play Nomad and Spiritualist together. After they're both on the table, they're invulnerable, right? To red removal. But if you play Nomad first and your opponent has Skred, and you don't have a Skyfisher on the table, you want to be able to Strands in between playing the Spiritualist on the stack and the one dude being on the table. So that's why I kept in Strands, but it might be correct to just cut it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever know. I'm not well versed enough in this deck. This is my first league ever with this deck. I think I've played against it once. So I'm kind of flying blind here. I guess I'm doing something right. We're 4-0. Probably just the deck. I doubt it's my playing. Pretty good day, though. Like, we're 9-0 for the day. Considering how poorly I did off camera yesterday. It's off camera. So usually when I play Magic, because I do have to make money playing Magic to pay for groceries. Not a whole lot, but I have to make some. So I tend to, you know, set goals for myself for the day, whether I finish them early or late. Once I hit that goal, I'm usually like fine not playing more Magic unless I want to. Which sometimes I do, but usually it's around 10 to 20 chests a day. So yesterday, 3-2-3 leagues, 2-3-2 leagues, and 1-4-1 league. I had a very bad day. I was not happy. It was off camera, thank goodness, because my mouth was not letting the most pleasant things fly out of it. Today feels really great. Kind of got me out of that slump I was feeling after yesterday. I haven't had a day that bad in a very long time. Also, for YouTube people, if you're still paying attention, because it's not actually in the match, next video probably won't be for a while. I'm heading down to Vegas this Friday. I probably just want to grind Tron. Vegas is expensive, so I've been playing more Magic than usual to pay for Vegas. I like to have that, you know, cushion. So I'm probably just going to grind with regular Tron just to go ahead and get that padding I like. On the draw period and Astro, I'll probably keep. I know, my opponents have been kind today. We've had quite a few misplays. In this league and in the Tron League. Like that Tron player round 1, oh my god. I kind of wish I was recording that. I don't record everything because it does take up a lot of computer space and I forget to manage it and just, it can be a pain sometimes. And I figure I've posted enough Tron leagues, I probably shouldn't post anymore, at least soon. Preordain for the land first. So I didn't record it, but man, I kind of wish I recorded that league. That was a fun league. Like, A, because we won a lot, and B, because there were some pretty wild games in there. Ooh, got a bottom. It would be really greedy to put you on top, but my opponent played an island. We have time. I also got 5 non-aggro decks. What are the chances of that? I feel like I run into 70% aggro in leagues lately. Oh, what is this? I feel like I'm going to get snuffed out and be very sad. I also feel like I'm about to miss my land drop. Preordain on the draw. I figure you would get there. Guess not. kind of just want to take the land and shuffle. I don't want a fourth land that badly. I really don't want strands. I did want the second land really badly though, and that's why I'm sad I missed it. Would have been huge to just have 2 lands this turn. Oh, it's all messed up now. Why did I have to accidentally drag it? There we go. Looks nice and even there. I don't know, maybe that's too small. Move it back up. Can I move grave? I can't, of course not. Probably get the white source, the wilds. Black removal's scary though. Because this is kind of built with in mind my opponent's going to be playing Scred and Savage Swipe and stuff. Which just part of the Nomad combo is great against those. But Snuff Out's going to be pretty rough to fight over. I think there's a real chance I play Nomads out with the strands in my graveyard. I'm expecting Snuff Out. Like, I'm going to try to respect Snuff Out if I can. If I can't, I won't, obviously. But if I can, I'm going to try. Alright. Got strands in the graveyard. I think it's alright to present it. We have Tree Folk Umbra. It's not like I have to present the combo anytime soon, but the threat of it is strong. As we've seen back when I played Priest Tribe. What the heck? Swiftwater Cliffs. Okay, we're up against a mighty brew. This is gonna be spicy. We're gonna incept Shadow Rift this dude. Cantrip it. He might play a removal spell here. I think I let him. Is this Ephemerate in response to my Shadow Rift? That's rude. Okay. Pass the turn. I'll dispel the Ephemerate at least. How many cards do we have to discard with that? It's gonna be 3. Doesn't really change the clock when he's at 21. So I still have to discard 5. Doomblade. Can't say I saw that coming. Well, I was gonna put back Nomad, actually. So this is Umbra. We have 4 after. Shadow Rift. I can totally go for it here. If he has Snuff Out, we lose. Actually, that's not lethal. I thought I had 5 in hand for some reason. I forget Tree Folk Umbra doesn't cantrip. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do nothing. Because that's not lethal. And we're going to feel really silly here. I can't believe I did that. I'm a better Magic player than this. Oh. I feel really silly right now. Archaeomancer? Sure. Is he going to be greedy, go for Ephemerate, or just get Doomblade? Okay, just get Doomblade. This still works out. Because it has an Umbra. Shadow? I mean, not Shadow. Inside Out is lethal, so is maybe another Umbra is. I don't know about that one. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Rift. I need to find something here. I guess I attack. If opponent has Ephemerate, we lose. It's like 4-color Ephemerate deck. Pretty greedy. Getting me mighty good here, though. Second Drifter. Ugh. Yep. Oh. Oh. It's gross. Black removal is great against me. Kind of built around beating non-black removal. That red stuff is what I want to see. So I kind of have a problem here. My opponent can just flashback Edict and win. Yeah, I can. This seems really bad against, like, Tron, the Mirror, and Aggro, but God, it's great against me. We get rid of Nomad, I think. Wait, what? No! Yes, actually, yes. Why is he playing Disfigure in his... Can't it deal damage, man? Come on. Why you gotta do me like this? I thought I could... I almost just activated Nomad some. Why's my man gotta do this? This is just rude. Like, Skred is actually just better than Disfigure in his list, but man, he's just gotta insult me instead. That might be the rudest thing I've ever seen. So I think we just jam and hope. And my opponent's strange deck building choices aren't going to reward him. The core of the deck is still there, so it's still really powerful. What in God's name is this? Double red? Swirling Sandstorm? Okay. He has Bolt as well. Why not? I'm so confused about his deck choices. Where did he find room for all of this? He's got Glithawk, Core Skyfisher, Moldrifter, Ephemerate. Far more than 8 removal spells, or 6 removal spells that most of these lists run. Yeah, we die. Archaeomancer's still in there. I doubt he's on many copies of Archaeomancer and Ephemerate. There's no way he is. He might be playing Singleton. Honestly, he might be. So this is out. I think we do this sideboard plan and hope he doesn't have that insane... Give me a second. Probably want Stave Off, actually. So go ahead and cut 1 Shadow Rift and like 1 Inside Out. Hope he doesn't have the insane thingamabobber. Give me a second. It's blank in my mind. Standard Bear. I think we just have to not respect it. We do have Stave Off, I guess. If he plays the 4-mana version, I'm just not 5-0ing. That's what that means. I'm just not going to 5-0 if he has the 4-mana version. Well, I might because it's 4 mana. So he won't be able to play it on curve. Really strange hand, but I think we keep. Alright. I was kind of hoping to, you know, draw something proactive. I don't think I can play Spiritualist aggressively, not when he has Chainer's Edict in his deck. His deck is so strange. I wonder how many Edicts he's actually on. Where did you find room for that? Wait, where? Your mana base just blows my mind. I was right when I said this is going to be a journey. Oh my goodness. For all we know, there might actually be a journey to nowhere. I already have one Spiritualist, so the other one goes on bottom. No, I assumed he'd run Scred over Disfigure. So here we are. I think we play it out. He has Disfigure, so he can't kill it with that. He just played an Edict. I have Dispel Stave off. I can play the Umbra pretty aggressively. Outside of the Edict, there's nothing you can do about it. You better be on 4, man. You better be on 4. You know what? I still have it. I'd rather hold up all these counters than play Umbra here. Of course he has something like Electrickery for my Spiritualist. I don't think it really matters what we give it pro of. Maybe I was supposed to dispel that. I don't know. This feels like a really bad matchup. Like, his tech choices are really garbage in most of this metagame, in my honest opinion. But against me, he's kind of nuts. Also, he flooded out super hard here. Does he have Archaeomancer? Alright. So our opponent's deck decides... He decided to beat us today. He decided to beat exactly Tribe, so we're going to lose to him. I don't like his deck list at all. If you're playing against my deck all day, yeah, sure, it's fantastic. You're on Chainer's Edict. You're on Disfigure for my 1-1. You made bad deck building choices and got rewarded. That's my honest opinion. Having said all of that, the core is still there, so it's probably still fantastic in general. You just lose a lot more games that you probably should win if you're on a more efficient build. Anyways, 4-1's fine. I'm pretty happy with the list. I probably won't play it too much because I'm kind of enjoying Tron in this metagame, but deck list is fine. We kind of lost to a black sheep there, so it's not that big of a deal. Go ahead and put it up one more time here. Changes I'd make. It felt pretty fantastic. Umbra kind of overperformed. Maybe go 3 Umbra, 2 Inside Out, but I kind of like Inside Out to cantrip, so I don't know there. But Umbra felt great because there's so much red removal. Inside Out's faster, also cantrip, so it's less dead. I don't know which is better. Maybe a 3-2 split's fine. Maybe find room for bounce to respect the standard bearer. We learned that the hard way. But Giga Draw seems fine against Tron, I guess. I don't know. Overall, deck felt great. Probably real. Yeah. Go ahead and end the recording here. Thanks for watching.